Hello and welcome to the exterior tour of the Jayco Pinnacle fifth wheel. This unit does come with 4 slide outs. This is a double slide out here. Slide out back there. I'll point out the other 2 on the other side. As we look at the front of the fifth wheel, we have our main hitch hookup as well as 2 accent lights. Standard 7-pin hookup and breakaway cable. 7-pin is currently tucked up underneath. Accent lights that I pointed out do operate on these 2 toggle switches here. Turn that one off, and we'll turn that one off. Go ahead and kick them back on. There is also a light up under here. Has a switch on the back side. Main compartment, 4 brand new batteries just been installed. Bit of a shelf. Hydraulic system for the auto level leveling jack system. And this bottom compartment, gen prepped for a generator. Have our 2 front jacks. And the compartment door works on a small latch. Moving around to the left, first compartment here, propane tank, propane regulator. Compartment door here, works on magnets, currently in the upward position. Just to the left, our main compartment here has a satellite TV cable hookup, has an outlet, and just to the left, I did forget to point out a feature on the interior. Does come with a vacuum system. Here is a hookup port for the main vacuum. You have your on-off switch, and if you slide this up, your vacuum hose will plug into there, and you will be able to vacuum on the exterior. It does come with a small drain port. Has an outlet. Looking into the compartment, does come with 2 drawers. If we open this up, here is the computer brain system, if you will, for the Jayco BM Pro Command Center. If we look back in there, that white styrofoam is for the water heater. Water heater does run on gas and electric. Closing this door, opening this door up, we have our transfer switch, and there are also your solar control module. I'll go ahead and show you the other side. That's going to be the inverter. That is your drinking water tank right there. Have your vacuum tools. We'll go over those when we get to the other side. Just wanted to go ahead and point out those features. This compartment does pass through as well. It does have a spray port. Speakers. Right here is the water heater. Does lift up and out. We have our next 2 jacks right about the main door area. Steps are currently in the outward position. I'll go ahead and open the front door and show you how these operate. It does come with a door hold. You just take this latch, slide it in the top there, push down, and it will latch. A little bit hard for me to do with one hand. But back to the steps. You'll just want to grab them down here at the bottom, and they will assist you going up and in. There is a handle. Stairs in the upward position. Go ahead and close the front door. And this is an assistance rail, and also helps keep your door closed. You will just need to lift up and bring it towards the door. when you are traveling. We already went over the awnings inside on the control panel. One nice big awning, and your second awning on the recliner dinette slide out. I do want to point out there are two low point drains just below the main compartment. You can see them up there. These do not have valves. These will just open themselves. Small accent light at your front door. This unit does also come equipped with an outdoor television, TV, satellite hookups over here. It is set up ready to go. Not able to get a signal to broadcast inside right now, but with the antenna booster on, you will likely pull channels wherever it is that you are camping. With the slide out open, it's a little bit hard to get to, but there is another low point drain down here, which is your fresh tank. You will just want to pull that out and your tank will drain. Right there. Sorry about that. Spare tire. There is a tool to crank that down, and with the slide out extended you would not be able to, but with the slide out in, it does show you where you will put your crank tool and be able to access the spare should you need it. Moving onward, this unit does come with a J port. If we come up here, J port to be used for the Blackstone griddle only. If I pop this up, pull it out, you're able to place a Blackstone griddle extension in there, and you can have your griddle just out here. And also just below is going to be a propane hookup, currently in the off position, but should you want to utilize that, you'll just want to rotate that lever there to be parallel with the propane port. Now back here we have a sewer hose holder. Just need to slide that up to access. Currently in the closed position, so we'll leave it that way. But that is where your sewer hose is. On the very back right side, it does come with another cable TV satellite antenna output. And just below, an outlet. From the rear forwards, that's what we're looking like. On the back, does come with a camera. There is also a Furrion control panel that you'll be able to have inside of your truck or whatever vehicle you are pulling with to see the cameras. There's also one on the left and the right side. I'll point it out on the left side. I forgot on the right side, but it will be in the same location on the right side. Trailer hitch. Roof access ladder. Coming around to the left, we have our power cable. This does come with a nice feature. It has a retract button. I won't go very far because we're currently plugged in, but if I press up, you can see it begins to spool in. And if you press down, pull it out, and it will extend. This compartment does lock, and you're able to hold it up with this latch here, like so. From the back, we have the entertainment center kitchen area slide out. Another low point drain on the left side. Up in here, currently closed. If we turn it, we get water coming out like so. Moving onward, We have another compartment door, works on magnets. This gives you access to your refrigerator. I will point out the water line running through here. This is what is going to supply the ice machine. Just to the left is going to be your sewer and gray tank drain. The hose that is stored in the back there is where you will hook up right here. I will go ahead and let you know it is always a good idea to pull your black tank first, followed by your gray tanks to flush out any sediment that might get stuck in your tube here, as well as your sewer hose. Nice to keep things as clean as possible. Again, here's our bedroom slide out and the second slide out on the bedroom. Moving onwards, light works on a sensor. This is going to be your water control panel here. Number of different configurations to set up in. I won't go over all of them, but you'll just want to turn your knobs to be in the appropriate positioning. City water is going to be if you're hooked up to a city water line. Dry camping would be if you are running off of the fresh tank, and your power fill is how you will fill your tank. Those are going to be the three most mainly used. Come winter time, it does have a winterized feature as well, so you can just pump antifreeze through the system using the water pump. It does come with a water filter, tool to remove the housing, your two gray tanks there, and your black tank. Now the computer system inside will allow you to operate your auto level system. However, it only has a retract all button. I would like to point out the feature out here. Firstly, to turn on, you will press the up and down arrow. Green light indicates it is currently on. I do currently have it leveled, so all jacks are in extension. You can see the most rear right one right now. What I will point out is it does come with a hitch height as well as a retract all. You will want to hit the hitch height when you are hooking up to your truck or vehicle that you are towing with, and I will go ahead and do so now and show you. It will pull the four rears, leaving your front two down. All four rear jacks are currently up. We still have our two front jacks down. Once hooked up to your vehicle towing with, you would then want to come in here and hit that retract all button. This hitch height button should also keep in memory where these front two jacks were the last time you unhooked from it, and should get you very close to that same positioning. Should that not be the case, it does have an up and a down that you can manually control with. And once hooked up, you would then want to hit retract all, and that would bring those front two up. If you hooked up with all of the jacks down, once you had the weight off of the front jacks, you could also then come in here and hit retract all. And I'll go ahead and hit auto level one more time, and it will bring those jacks to their right position. Still coming upwards. And then it will begin to, once those are set, the remaining four will begin to come down. There we go. I won't show you the whole feature, but you get the idea. Also a little exterior shower hose here. Hot, cold, satellite cable auxiliary hookup. And you can control your water pump here as well. That light indicates pump is on, and if we hit it again, pump is off. There's also some instructions here for your jack control system. In that main compartment, pass-through compartment here, we do have access to the back of the water panel. Got to pull 4 screws, and you can see your water pumps and your water panel. Vacuum tools, outlet. These lights, they work on both a sensor, or you can turn them to the all the way on position or off, up to you. Our drinking tank, that water line. I currently have it just in a bottle as we did not have a 5-gallon tank full, but this you will just place inside of there, and you will need to make sure that that fresh drinking water pump is on the interior of the fifth wheel. The inverter again here does have a remote control to the interior. Can also turn it on out here. Again, you will want to run this when you are traveling. If you have your fridge full, this will also allow you access to your TVs, supply TV power, should you be off of shore power. And holding it down, go ahead and shut the unit down, and it is off. Last, to the left, 2 more propane tanks, propane regulator, and just to the left of the propane tank is your battery disconnect. Battery disconnect you will want to have on when you are in the camper and using it. When you are going to be away from the camper for extended periods of time, it is always a good idea to turn the battery disconnect to the off or upward position to ensure that you are not going to drain the batteries, come back to a camper with no power. And as I said, this unit does come with left and right side cameras. Does have a monitor where you're able to place this in the vehicle you're traveling with to see both the left, right, and the rear as you travel down the road. And this concludes the exterior tour of the Jayco Pinnacle fifth wheel.